Have you ever had a day when everything changes and your life is never the same again? I want to tell you about my day.
That day was just like any other day I'd ever had. I got the kids off to school and I was in my little bathroom putting my hair up into a ponytail like I did every other day. And as I'm putting it up, I notice on the side that I see a lot more skin than I was used to. And then I looked on the other side and it was the same. And I'm looking at myself and it's just the weirdest thing. It looks so strange. So I start feeling around on my head and I find another spot. And it's like a circle on the back of my head. And it's the craziest feeling skin. It's so soft. And I didn't know what to do. And I looked down in the sink and there's just hair everywhere. And so I start feeling at the edges and pulling at it. And my hair is just like coming out in clumps and it's falling into the sink. And my heart just kind of stops and my stomach gets all fluttery and I don't understand what's going on. So I run out to the computer.
And alopecia comes up. And I see the circles. My heart sinks. And I read about alopecia.
I immediately thought, okay, I can wear a hat, I can wear wigs. Nobody ever has to know that I'm bald. I can cover it up, I can hide. I didn't have to tell anyone. I'd just hide it and nobody would ever know how ugly I was becoming. Okay, so I guess this is like bringing up some stuff for me and maybe that's why I've been procrastinating these videos. Whew. Sorry, I had no idea this was gonna happen. I thought, 18 years and I'd be used to it. But I don't know, I guess I haven't worked through it all. Whew. Okay, I got my shit together. All right. So I called Jason on the phone and immediately he's like, the fuck's going on? Is the house on fire? Why are you crying? What is wrong? What is wrong? And I could barely get it out, saying that I was going to be bald and ugly and he would be embarrassed of me and that I was going to be a freak and he wouldn't love me anymore. So he said, Leah, don't be fucking stupid. And call a dermatologist and find out exactly what is going on with you and then go from there. You don't have to freak out right now. It's fine. Figure out what's going on. It's fine. And so I did. I called the dermatologist and made an appointment for a couple days later.
So I'm sitting in the dermatologist's office, terrified, cold, tables crinkling under me. At least it's not a gynecologist, thank God. But so I'm sitting there waiting. Every time I move, it just kind of crinkles. I'm looking at the wall where they have all of their little brochures and pamphlets of smiling, happy people with skin conditions. And waiting for him. And then the door opens and in walks a very, very handsome doctor with horrible hair plugs. I think, oh, I'm fucked. So, the doctor tells me that there's really not much that they can do for me, that it's an autoimmune disease and my body was attacking my hair follicle and they didn't know how to make it stop. His only option at that point was steroid injections, like directly into my scalp. So he lathered me up in numbing cream, which pretty much a joke. It didn't numb anything. Um, and put some saran wrap on my head for an hour while I sat there going through all the feelings, waiting for him to inject my scalp. And I left knowing that there was really nothing that was going to stop it. And once I left his office, I knew that there was just no stopping it. And I would have to learn to be bald. That's weird. But I hid from it for as long as I could. I would put my hair up into my ponytail and put my baseball cap on and pull it down on the sides, hiding it for, well, I noticed it in July, and by September, there was no hiding it any longer. It just worked its way up to the top of my head, and then there's nothing else I could do. So my friends gathered around me, and we had a party and shaved my head. But that's another story for another day. So if you liked, day one, I will continue to make these videos and talk about my alopecia. And hopefully I can help somebody else that is going through what I went through. And so follow along, like and subscribe. YouTube likes that.